The two friends had never been this frightened. Earlier that day, Jack and Simon had decided to go on a hike. The plan was simple: walk into the woods before dark, find a place to camp, and start a fire. They stopped by the store, picked up snacks and firewood, and caught the bus to the last stop before the forest trail. The bus was old, clanky, with a distinct metallic clatter whenever it rolled over speed bumps. Jack and Simon exchanged glances. Only one other passenger sat at the back, a man in a dark corner, hood pulled low over his face. Why does this bus have to be so creepy? Yeah, this bus could use an upgrade. The bus pulled over at the final stop. Jack and Simon stepped off, grabbing their gear. Jack glanced back. Something felt off. Why isn't that guy getting off? This was the last stop, right? Yeah, this is the last one. They shrugged it off and kept walking. The bus remained parked there, engine running, the man still unmoving. 15 minutes later, they had left the road behind and entered the woods. Trees grew thicker. The sun sank lower. Shadows stretched across the trail. It was getting colder. They walked for nearly an hour. How about here? Simon looked around, nodding. Yeah, this is perfect. They set up camp, rolled out sleeping pads, built the fire. The sky darkened. The woods fell silent, save for the warm crackle of flames. Hey, how about a scary story? Sure, try me. I don't scare easy. This one's actually true. It's really creepy. Okay, hit me with it. Time flew. They took turns sharing eerie tales, laughing, spooking each other. The fire crackled lower. Suddenly, Simon stiffened. Did you hear that? What? I think it was a branch snapping. Very funny. Simon, more tense. No, I mean it. It sounded real. Relax. If you heard something, it's probably just the wind. Or a squirrel. Simon exhaled. Yeah, you're right. I guess I got jumpy from all the stories. The fire was nearly out. Only glowing embers remained. They agreed it was time to sleep. Each crawled into his tent, zipped up, and bundled into a sleeping bag. Hours passed. Simon tossed and turned. Cold air pressed against the thin walls of his tent. He couldn't sleep. That sound, the snap, it stayed in his mind. Then, he heard it again. A branch snapping. There it was again. It sounded like footsteps, getting closer. Simon tensed, then relaxed a little. It's just Jack, messing with me. He fumbled for his phone, dialed Jack. No answer. The steps came closer, right outside his tent. Come on. Knock it off, Jack. I'm trying to sleep. The footsteps stopped. Thank you. He laid back, staring at the roof of the tent. Then, a slow, shallow breath from just outside. Simon jumped, looked at his phone. It was Jack calling. He answered quickly.
Jack was annoyed.
What the hell are you doing calling me in the middle of the night?
Simon answered.
How about you walking around my tent and trying to scare me? Not funny, man. What are you talking about? I've been asleep this whole time, until you started calling. A chill raced down Simon's spine. But who's outside then? The footsteps began again, this time moving to the right, toward the zipper of the tent. Wait, I can hear it too. Simon held his breath. The footsteps stopped, directly in front of the zipper. The zipper began to move.